Welcome to AI Podcast, Unlock Book Ideas Through Conversations. Today, we're diving into Hamilton Helmer's intriguing framework, the 7 Powers. This concept distills decades of strategic experience into a roadmap for achieving persistent competitive advantage in business. Let's explore the key ingredients of this powerful framework.
I'm thrilled to be discussing this. So, the 7 Powers framework is all about understanding and leveraging core concepts that create durable business value. Can you elaborate on what gives this framework its unique edge?
Absolutely. At its heart, Hamilton Helmer emphasizes that strategy is not just about execution or culture. It's about establishing conditions for persistent differential returns. This means identifying what makes a business truly stand out and defend its position against competitors. So, what stands out to you about these strategic determinants?
I find the idea that power is the set of conditions creating the potential for persistent differential returns particularly fascinating. It's about more than just being strong. It's about being relatable and having a sustainable edge. And it's intriguing how it requires a benefit and a barrier to prevent competitive arbitrage. Does that align with your understanding?
Exactly, and that's what makes it so practical. It's not just about having a strong market position, but ensuring there's a significant barrier for others to overcome. Helmer talks about different types of power like scale economies, network economies, and switching costs. Each has its own unique barrier. How do you see these different power types playing a role in today's markets?
Well, let's consider network economies. They offer a substantial barrier by increasing customer value as the user base grows. It's a powerful dynamic that companies like Facebook mastered early on. But can you see why it might be challenging for newcomers to catch up?
Absolutely. Network effects create a high barrier for new entrants because they need to achieve critical mass to compete effectively. And it's interesting how Helmer points out that incumbents might avoid adopting superior models from challengers due to potential damage to their existing business models. What's your take on that?
It's a compelling insight, especially considering how cognitive bias and agency issues can deter incumbents from embracing change. Like Intel's experience, remember how they initially focused on computer memories but shifted to microprocessors, which proved to be a game changer.
Great point. Intel's pivot shows how invention is the spark behind every power type. Helmer emphasizes that strategy starts with invention. This aligns with the idea that to create a lasting competitive advantage, you must innovate. What else strikes you as critical from Helmer's insights?
The notion that operational excellence is not strategy resonates deeply. You can have the best processes in the world, but without a non-arbitrageable power source, it won't guarantee long-term success. I love how this framework stresses the importance of looking at the barrier first when assessing potential power sources. What are your thoughts on strategic decision-making in this framework?
Strategic decision-making here is about focusing on a few pivotal choices rather than getting bogged down by details. Helmer famously said, "Making a small number of decisions wisely is far more important than making a lot of decisions correctly." It's about understanding where to apply effort for maximum impact, especially during critical business phases. Do you see this approach influencing how companies like Netflix navigated their market transitions?
Definitely. Netflix's shift from DVD rentals to streaming was a bold move that capitalized on their understanding of strategic levers. The focus wasn't just on execution, but on creating a new power through innovation and understanding market dynamics. It's a perfect example of Helmer's principle that strategy serves best by guiding those on the ground day to day. How do you see the role of leadership in this framework?
Leadership is crucial, particularly during the high-flux moments that define a company's trajectory. Helmer stresses the importance of developing a prepared mind, a mindset ready to seize opportunities as they arise, especially amidst uncertainty. It's about nurturing strategic understanding and encouraging agile responses. As we wrap up, what key takeaway would you share with our listeners?
I'd say the essence of lasting competitive advantage lies in establishing one of the 7 power types, rooted deeply in invention. It's about understanding what makes your business unique and defending that uniqueness with strategic foresight. Thanks for joining us today on Bookcast AI Podcast, where we unlock book ideas through conversations.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Stay curious, keep strategizing, and remember, innovation is your greatest ally. Until next time, this is Bookcast AI Podcast signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.